We're getting some more breaking news into Fox Business. The U.S. Trade Representative has just released the process for Chinese products to get exclusions from the additional tariffs that have been put into effect. So if you're an American company, you need a specific item from China you can put in to have that exclusion, especially if it's something that's crucial to a U.S. business. Now, this is as China is putting its bullseye on the U.S. heartland as it's taking aim at this little piggy, one of its main targets in its own $34 billion in trade tariffs. U.S. pork producers, they are really taking it on the, sorry for the pun, chinny chin chin here. America, the country, we export $1 billion a year worth of pork to China and to Hong Kong. This is a huge business. And the single most valuable agricultural export to China, that is soybeans, worth about $12 billion annually. The Chinese directly targeting U.S. farmers and agricultural industries, many in states that have supported President Trump. There is so much at stake here. Here to tell us how this is all brewing and how this trade war could impact our economy, former U.S. Secretary of Commerce under President George W. Bush and the former CEO of Kellogg, Carlos Gutierrez. It's great to have you here, sir.
Thank you. Good to be here.
First, I wanted to ask you, especially because of your experience more so at Kellogg than anything else, what do you make of the Chinese really going after the American heartland? Do you think that there's political motivation here? Do you think it's because they really want to hurt the U.S. economy? What do you think it is?
Well, agriculture is 2% of our GDP. So it's not like they're targeting the biggest part of our economy. But as you say, it's a political decision. They're targeting states that supported President Trump. So, and in addition to that, targeting agriculture, we're going to start seeing surpluses. Very much the way today we have cheese surpluses, we're going to start seeing surpluses in other products. So that will hurt the farmer. That will hurt our farms and most likely drive them into losses. 30% of what we produce in agriculture is exported.
We reported on the show yesterday out of Washington about the fact that there are these now with the trade routes, ships are now being directed straight to China, and that is not good for the goods on board. And in particular, rotting strawberries are now being sent back. I mean, the Chinese are they're turning away our goods at the ports already. So do you think that this is the kind of the down and dirty strategy that China is going to use to make us cry uncle and to get us to come to the bargaining table?
Well, this is what's happening on the ground that you don't hear about, you don't see on the headlines is, permits taking longer than usual or customs clearance taking longer than usual. And that's where you get the situation of food products rotting. So all of that is going to be part of it. All is fair in love and war. And this is now a war. So U.S. companies can expect that it will be more difficult to do business in China in the short term. By the way, as well as Mexico and even parts of Europe. We've managed to pick a fight with everyone. Yeah. So, this is going to be difficult.
We were talking about the auto industry earlier. In particular, look at the Germans have the most to lose, but so does the American auto worker because so many of those cars are made here. I want to ask you about your time with President George W. Bush, because you came into office right after he'd imposed those steel tariffs, at the time, but he backed off. Can you take us back to that time and explain what happened and why that decision came from that president to kind of help us understand where we might be going now?
Yeah, this was actually during the first term of President Bush. I was there the second term, but it was designed. China had just entered the WTO. They had excess steel capacity. It was designed to give the U.S. industry time to consolidate. And that's what the U.S. industry did. However, we saw that after 18 months, jobs started to decline. So they remained flat, but then after a while they declined. Ironically, what you did see is that the margins of steel companies were actually higher. They had more freedom to price. And they were able to have the market to themselves. But in terms of saving jobs, tariffs and protectionism do not protect jobs. And we're going to see it again we're going to relearn this lesson once again.
You said 18 months at the time. Do you think that that could be on a faster track now? Because we've got the midterms coming up. We can't ignore the calendar. And that is, especially in the nation's heartland, so many of those folks that voted for President Trump. I mean, you've got the Republicans in office right now. That's got to be a point of worry for them.
Yeah. And of course, we're protecting an industry with about 100,000, 150,000 workers. But again, we're putting at risk the 5 million workers. So, you know, that's part of the problem. Steel prices go up. Everything goes up. The cost to build a plant goes up in the U.S. So that goes against the objective of bringing manufacturing back. We know of companies that have had to close down plants in the U.S. because their steel inputs coming in from Mexico have gone up 25%, and they can't price up enough.
I was thinking about, you know, the price of copper, which has been jumping. You think about that for a home, the home industry. There's so many different industries that are going to be affected by this. Carlos Gutierrez, it was great to have your voice on all of this afternoon. Really appreciate you being here, sir.
Thank you.